Welcome back to Ozarks Fox AM. Big Brothers, Big Sisters of the Ozarks are in the midst of their 40 Bigs in 40 Days campaign, and we're so happy to welcome Heather Crane and Paris Crane Montgomery to the show. Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Okay, don't be nervous. We're just going to have a conversation, I promise. It's painless. So first, let's start with you, Heather. Tell us about what Big Brothers, Big Sisters has really meant to you and your family.
Oh, wow. We've been involved with the program for, I believe this is our 12th year. It started with my youngest daughter, Belinda. She had gone through a crisis, and she was just, you know, at a point that she needed someone other than her father and I to, you know, to reach out to. And Big Brothers, Big Sisters reached out to us. We enrolled her in the program. She went in for an interview, and surprisingly, the match specialist was like, "Hey, can I be Belinda's big?" And so for us, it was like, you know, the heavens opened up. And Chelsea and Belinda were matched for a little over 10 years. And so I always tell Chelsea, and I tell everybody with Big Brothers and Big Sisters, that the person that Belinda became, you know, the adult, the young woman, is in a big part to the role that Chelsea played with her, you know, because it's, anymore, both parents have to work, kids have so many pressures, and so it was just natural for us whenever Paris was kind of starting, you know, to feel left out, alone, just because, you know, as a single parent, you have all of these things. You have sick parents. You have other kids that need attention. We enrolled him, and it was a little while before he got matched with Jeff. And since then, it's been great. And it's Big Brothers, Big Sisters is an organization that I trust. I know that, you know, they're going to match quality people. They follow up with us. And really, it's become part of our family. So
I love that so much.
That's beautiful.
It means a lot. So, Paris, let's talk to you. So now you have a big Jeff. So tell me what the experience is like. Like, you know, a lot of people might be thinking, oh, I want to be involved. But that initial first meeting, were you nervous? What was it like, and how have you built on the relationship?
It was like you're like first day of school. You know no one. you get to your first class and you finally meet someone. You guys connect. You know, guys build this friendship, and the more you guys have school together, the more you build on it. And now we're best friends.
That's so great. Yeah. How often do you get to see Jeff?
Basically every Friday, besides for if he's sick, I'm sick, or work stuff with Jeff comes up. Yeah, so every Friday.
And I'm curious too, what kind of things do you do? What is the relationship like? Do you go bowling? Do you go to parks? Do you go to the arcade? What's like a typical day with the big?
So typical day with the big, you get into the car, since, you know.
Well, good. I'm getting the play-by-play
Yes.
here. Yes.
If you guys haven't decided it, you have a little talk, like, do you want to go to the movies? Do you want to go bowling? Particularly last meeting we had, we chose to go to a movie, and we drive there, you know, get in, guys, like, just have this big bond.
Oh, I love that.
In the little meeting you have, and then when you guys get home, you know, you say your goodbyes. Just beautiful.
Yeah, I love that, Paris. Have you seen a difference in Paris? How have you seen, you know, him change with this relationship?
Paris is of course my youngest, and he was always very shy, very quiet. You know, he has zingers. He has that biting sense of humor. But as far as going out, introducing himself, being really outgoing, that's not him. You know, he likes to kind of hang back. And since being with Jeff, we've just kind of seen his personality bloom. It's like, you know, he's more outgoing, he's more willing to try different things. You know, he's kind of found his voice. And I think it's because Jeff, you know, he has this adult that's just there for him. It's not like mom or dad or grandma or grandpa, you know, or special friend in the family. Jeff is just there as, you know, as his, you know, rock.
Yeah.
And that means a lot for kids.
Somebody to be there for them.
Exactly, and not just, you know, it's not an, oh, your mom's friend, your dad's friend.
It's not a parental unit.
Exactly, exactly.
And sometimes it's hard to talk to the, you know, especially
Right.
teenagers, it's hard to talk to your parents.
Yes.
Even though they know they love you, it's hard. And I want to say, for being shy, you've come a long way to be on TV now. Look how far you've come. That's impressive in itself right now to be on TV talking about this, which is amazing. Before we run out of time, if somebody's out there that maybe wants to become a big, what would you say to them, or maybe they have a family member who needs a big, a child, what would you say to them, encourage them to join the organization?
I would say that if you have a child, or if you know of a child that wants, you know, really needs that adult, that mentoring, don't hesitate, go sign up. Sometimes it can take a while to find the right fit, but when it does, it's like all the pieces just fit together. As far as someone wanting to become a big, I preach it all the time to everybody at work, everybody that I see. Time is the one commodity that you can't make more of, and it's your priceless commodity. So if you don't have money, give your time. You know, it takes so little time to invest in a child, and the rewards that everybody reaps from it are just boundless. You know, just do it. Just do it.
And thank you for coming and sharing your story with us this morning. We appreciate it.
having us.
And make sure you go to the website and check out more information. So thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Big brothers, big sisters of the Ozarks. You can find them on social media as well. And they're big. 40 Bigs in 40 Days is going on right now, and you could be one of those people. Don't go anywhere. We have so much more fun on Ozarks Fox AM right after this. Thanks for sharing that. How long have you been with Jeff now? How many?